What is good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. JC Sims here, and we are here with another installment to my Chelsea Avenue kind of let's build, but it's a speed build series. And today we are working on the Milton house. And I talked about this build in my last video a lot because I love it so much. Esther Milton lives here. She is a little old lady who lives here by herself with her butler, Winston. And she is a single lady, a widowed lady. Her husband died a few years ago, and she kind of inherited all of this fortune. And I mean, they were married, so she's kind of been rich all her life. And this is, I would say, one of her houses. And it is the house where she kind of comes to escape everybody. And so there's no electronics here, there's no TVs, there's only like radios, lots of bookcases and sitting areas. So I wanted it to be very classic. It's not modern at all. I would say the most modern part of it are the bathrooms. It's not a modern house at all, and I love it. I ranted and raved about this build in my last video with the Ainsworth household. Yeah, I love this build. It's all white. It's very like regal and classy, and it's definitely a step away from anything I usually ever do. If I do a classic, it's more of like a rundown classic. It's not like a regal palacey type. But yes, I forgot whose video I saw this in, so I apologize. But I have wanted a mirror like this, like a big statement mirror for the longest. And I saw someone in their video put the big, large, expensive frame with the full-length mirrors inside. Love that, and it's right over the fireplace, so amazing. I almost used that. I think it's called like parquet flooring. I almost used that. I liked it, but it was a little too busy for me. I don't know. I liked it though. It really fit the mood, but it was a little too busy. I felt. I don't know. I kind of wish I would have kept it in the entryway right there, but I did not. But I went with the Eco Lifestyle flooring, the light one. I love the Eco Lifestyle wood. It's my new favorite wood. Now I can give the City Living one a rest. The one that looks like laminate, the basketball flooring, I can give that one a rest now. Because I use that one to death. I love it, and I love the Eco Living one. It's just so... You can use it in builds that are very, rich looking like this one, and then you can use it in builds that aren't very rich looking. I love that floor. It comes in so many amazing colors and swatches, and I also love that swatch. Building this, not even just this one home, but this whole block of homes, I realized how much I love the Strangerville stuff. I've always said this, that I really like it, but I never really played with the arches and doors and stuff because they are more of like that classical vibe, and like everything just worked so well with this house. I also wish I would have fixed the column. You will see in the screenshots. But yes, I'm now making the living area. I would call it a sitting area just because I didn't put any big sofas. I just wanted two love seats facing each other right by the fireplace. I just felt that vibe. You'll see I put like 3 or 4 of those globe bars that we got with, is it Vintage Glamour stuff, I think, because they remind me of those bars that like people would go, like on soap operas, they would go and get a drink with the crystal, little home bar. That's what it reminds me of, and I feel like Esther would love a good globe bar or 2 or 3. So yes, as you saw, I also split off, so there was a dining room. I felt like it wasn't right to not have a dining room in here. Like dining rooms are classy. She needed a dining room, so it's a small dining room, but she does live on her own with just her butler. So I figured it's okay that it's kind of cramped. And like I said, this isn't her only home, so one of many. Her late husband was a business tycoon, and funny enough, I acted like her old husband was Vlad because those were the photos that we have that look really nice with like these. I changed this one to a girl. I figure it was a picture of her when she was younger, but I did put some Vlad pictures around like that was her late husband. I also put his ashes on the fireplace. Um, I'm pretty sure I switched that out, but yeah, I changed it to a picture of a younger lady. I figure it was her when she was younger because I don't just want it to be like a shrine of him when you walk in. That's kind of weird. But yes, this is the little dining room. It's like a walk-through dining room, so it's not very big at all. It's just a four-seater, and then I tried to squeeze in some stuff. I did player test it. They can use everything. Thankfully, it is a tight squeeze, but they sure squeeze around it. I was just going to do a two like this, but then I was like, no, because even though she does live by herself, she does have kids, adult children and grandkids and stuff, so, you know, I figure they come to her homes every now and then. There is a guest bedroom in this house. This house was a house that was kind of hard to furnish. I don't want to say hard, but like as I said in my last video, I've been liking like tighter spaces, and these are tight spaces. Obviously, look at the dining room. But in terms of like my story in my head, there was only one person living here, and this is one of the two houses on this block where the fourth floor is a full fourth floor. It's not like an attic type like the last build. So the top floor is like a whole master suite, and then you have the butler's quarters, which is just like a little small room. You have a guest room. You have a library, and then I put like a study, like office writing area. I was gonna do like a parlor. I was thinking of rooms that are like old fashioned. So I just did that, but I ended up loving this house. I think the library is my favorite room in the house. That is kind of her, I wouldn't say a shrine to her late husband, but you know, that's where he kind of hung out, and I kind of see it as like a cigar room. Like, I don't know. That's why if you have basemental drugs or alcohol, can I even say that? I don't know. I would I was gonna do it, but then I'm trying to have this be no custom content this series, so the ashtray would have been really cute in here, but yeah. But this is where I switch out the urn for, I think it's the vampire's urn. It was just bigger and substantial. I don't think her late husband would have wanted a little tiny urn. But yeah, I just kind of make this a little, I guess this is more of like a shrine. With the candles, and there's like sympathy cards. He just died very recently, so it's not like he's been dead forever. So it's still kind of fresh. She still is. I made her a loner, a snob, and an art lover. So I don't know if she has custom content on her. I think that she doesn't, except maybe like her eyelashes, because I always use like realistic eyelashes. So I might upload her on the gallery. I know that my last family, they do have, the wife at least has a little bit of custom content on her. But yes, we are finishing up in the dining room. I wanted this house to be like old style, so I wanted the walls to be kind of cluttered with a lot of pictures, but I am getting very tired of the collages that we have in game, so I made my own a little bit out of sizing down and certain things. I've used the collages too much. But I skipped ahead a little bit here. Right now, we're in the kitchen. The reason why I skipped over is because it took me a while to get a layout that I liked, and then I completely forgot that we had that utility room where I was going to put the fridge and things, so I had to go back and completely redo it. But the kitchen is smaller, but I wanted it to be, she doesn't cook. She has a butler. She's had a butler or a live-in maid or some type of help her whole life pretty much. So, excuse me, she doesn't really go in the kitchen much. So I wanted the kitchen to be very like not restaurant, but like service-y. So like the butler is really only ever in here just cooking by himself. It's not really a hangout area. No one eats or anything in here. The butler cooks his food, serves it to Esther and himself, I guess. She's a nice boss, I would say. She's a very nice boss. And that's pretty much it. She doesn't go in the kitchen. The only time she goes in the kitchen is to go out to the patio, which I love the patio. The patios are so small that you can make them really intimate, and I like that. So it's very green and lush, and it's like a mini mini rose garden with like fountains and things. It's very serene, I feel like. I don't know why I was having problems with these counters. These cabinets, I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't like the cabinets to be like super high up on the wall. I've said this before about medium wall heights. I don't really mess with them, but this build needed to look a little taller. But medium walls, I tend to notice sometimes when people are, but it's not me like criticizing. I don't build how you want, but like I'm I'm all about like realism. So I know they don't use the cabinets; they're purely decoration. But some people, when they use like medium or tall wall heights, they'll put the cabinets like so high up on the wall, where realistically you wouldn't be able to reach that. So I always keep mine at a height that is normal. Um, but yes, it's a kitchen with like counters and a preparing area, and then the utility room has the washer and dryer and the fridge and like more cabinets and stuff. So that's where all of her fine meats and things are in the freezer in there, and then all the food is prepared out here on all this counter space. I was kind of scared because it was only 3 tiles wide after I added on the dining room. So I was like, ooh, like I hope I can capture that feeling of kind of fancy. Like it's not huge and spacious, but I think it looks pretty fancy. But I wanted it to look more classic, like restaurant-y, service-y type of thing. If you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, but like it's in my brain, like I had that vision and it came out. And then I put these random vampires things on the wall. I will say like vampires and any kind of supernatural, like Sims 3 supernaturals, and did we have one in Sims 2? We did. Yes, we could be a witch in Sims 2. But I never really play those because, like I just said last 30 seconds, I play realism, so I don't ever really like playing with supernaturals and things like that. So gameplay wise, I've never even had a vampire in my game like played. I've never played a witch. I have only recently played a mermaid because I accidentally married one, and now all of the kids are mermaids, and it annoys the shit out of me. So I don't really play it, but I love all of the objects that we get with the vampires, the realm of magic, Strangerville. I love the items that we get with it. So I may not use the gameplay, but I think that I've gotten my money's worth out of it just from simply using the objects. Let's be honest. So, yes. I have also... So yesterday was a really big work day for me. I refurnished 1 Chelsea Avenue and was able to film the mini movie and get that uploaded. So it is currently live right now on my channel. I also finished furnishing this house. So I did 1 Chelsea Avenue like a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, and then I started 2 Chelsea Avenue and almost got it finished like a few weeks ago, and then I finally went in and finished filming and edited, and now I'm doing the voiceover. Yesterday was a big, huge work day. I took like a week or so off from YouTube because I got in this thing. I made a new Legacy family with a different save file, and I've just been playing it nonstop, but now I'm back. So we've jumped up to the master bedroom. I've completely ignored the rest of like the library and stuff, but we will come back to that. I love the master suite. She is such a bad bitch. Like she has this big like walk-in closet. It's very rare that I'm able to do walk-in closets, and because I don't usually make homes big enough. And then the fact that I was able to fit a huge like master suite, a huge master bathroom, like huge closet, and then downstairs there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. The floor below that you could put 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom. Like there's so much room in this place, it's odd. So yes, I wanted French doors to the closet, so we have that. And then I went and made them like where they're not slanted, they're just open straight, so I can put some of the Get Famous walk-in closets behind it. We need more walk-in closets. We need more with like compartments and things like that. But I am in love with this closet. This is like, I wouldn't say it's my dream closet, but like I really do like this closet a lot. But I love how the doors open and they kind of block the shoes. So if Sims could, technically like close it and get their shoes out and stuff. But yes, it's a nice, I love this closet so much. That's all I can really say. I switched these out for counters as well, just because I don't understand the point of this object. There's no real snap points in that like shelving object that matches this closet. There's like, there was like 2 snap points, and I did not want to, um, slide it over. I really need to get the OMSP shelf, and I say that every time I get into my game, and I still don't get it, but whatever. So this is the main master bedroom. I love that bed. I think that bed probably came with vampires as well. Maybe Realm of Magic? I would say vampires. I don't know, but I love it. I love the beading hanging off of it. It's very ornate. And then we use those lamps that match the one downstairs, which I love as well, which I think also came with vampires. These chairs, story about these chairs. I'm obsessed with these chairs in real life, and I've always wanted one. And I did not know because I didn't buy vampires until like a few months ago. And when I saw that these chairs were in it, I about fell on the floor, because I want one of, I don't know what they're called. Like, they just have like a high back and they hang over. I'm not sure what they're called. I'm going to go look that up. I looked it up, and they're called balloon chairs. The ones I want are more like circular. I found one for $1,300 on Overstock. So someone wants to buy me something for my birthday that passed 2 months ago. You can. But yeah, this is where I put the cabinets in, just because they have a better snap point. And I'm pretty sure I put no, I did not put cabinets. But yeah, they matched really well. I think those are from Realm of Magic, the counters. I liked the gold and white like tiling on the top. But yes, don't really know what else to talk about. I did edit. I just have to do the voiceover and like a mini movie tour for a new community lot. I know, who am I? I do not build community lots. I feel like I'm not good at them. I don't know why. But I built this. It started out as like a brunch spot, and then it turned into like a brunch spot / like day club, like pool club. But like not club, because it's like a classy spot. It would be like a Soho house in New York, like it's a pool, but it's not like too rowdy. So I'm really excited to do the voiceover for that, because I love it. I'm not going to talk too much on it and spoil it, but I just love it. It is a rooftop, restaurant, pool, and it is gorgeous, to be honest, if I do say so myself. So all I have to do, like I said, is film the voiceover, which I will probably do after this voiceover, and I will have that uploaded tomorrow after this video is uploaded. So kind of confusing. This video, when you're watching this, I just uploaded Furnishing 1 Chelsea Avenue. Now I am doing the voiceover for 2 Chelsea Avenue. Everything else is done. It will be ready to upload. I will be uploading that tomorrow on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I will be uploading. Let me not get ahead of myself, because I don't know. Do I just want to... Let me know, you guys. Do I just want to finish 1, 2, 3, and 4 Chelsea Avenue, finish the furnishings, and then upload the restaurant after that? I think I'll do that. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to promise anything like I'm going to upload 3 and 4 Chelsea Avenue like tomorrow. But I will say 1 and 2, they're done. I've now learned I will not make any promises that I can't keep, because I always say I'm going to upload it tomorrow, and then I don't see my YouTube channel for a week. But enough blabbering, because we're missing my favorite room. This is a library. I was able to use, I'm pretty sure that wood is called parquet wood, is it not? I'm going to look it up. But I was able to use that and the brown version of the paneling. It looks so good. Like, I don't even like cigars, and I would love to sit in here. Yes, it is parquet wood. Parquet. Here, one more time.
Parquet.
Parquet. I love that wood. It's so classy but like rich. It smells like, this room just looks like cognac and cigars. Like, that's just what it reminds me of. And then I'm pretty sure I thought that when I was furnishing, and I put another globe bar in here. So this is where her husband spent a lot of time. I don't know who this man is on the wall. Her other husband. I don't know. I just I love the old style photos, like the frames and stuff, but we're like limited. You know, there's only so many people and swatches. I wish we could put our own photos in like intricate frames and stuff like that. But we're gonna act like that was somebody else, but because it's not her husband, but it's somebody, maybe a cousin, distant cousin. And then in the middle here, I think I just put like another little thing of books. I'm pretty sure I really wanted to put an ashtray, like really, really bad. Like you saw my decorations up there, you saw the cigarettes. I like they were up there. I I don't really use basemental. I honestly don't use gameplay that much. I build a lot. I've just been using a lot of gameplay recently because I've been doing my legacy challenge. But yes, we are done with the library almost. I'm just gonna put a little nice rug down. Oh, I hope nobody could hear that. My stomach is like help. I stayed up really late last night editing this video actually, and doing all the voiceovers and stuff. So I woke up kind of late today, and I wanted to wake up and do the voiceover really quick for this video. So I woke up and didn't eat, and I just started filming. So if you just heard what sounded like I don't even know. It was just my stomach. I apologize. But now we're working on the back garden. Like I said, very romantic. I love the, what is that? Could you call it Greek? Like that Greek fountain? I've never used that in a build, I don't think. And I just, I love the bird bath and everything. I would love a row home like this with a back patio, like a very classy back patio like this. I would love that. This is the mini rose garden. It's not even a rose garden. It's 3 bushes, but we're going to act like it is. And then over here, I think I just put the same bench that I put upstairs, like this patio gardeny one. I really need to get romantic garden stuff, you guys. I really need to just complete my collection. I need to bite the bullet. I was going to do it when they were on sale, but they weren't even on sale. Like the stuff packs were only like $2 off. I wanted them to be like $5 because I have about, oh, I'm so sorry. I have about like 8. I'm not going to buy the spooky stuff one. I'm so burnt out on holidays. Like, Sims are lucky if they get a turkey from me on Thanksgiving or a Christmas tree because it just turns into a hassle. So I'm not getting spooky stuff because I'm not going trick-or-treating. But I do need all the rest. So the garden is about done. I'm just going to add some mood lighting, make it a little more sexy out here. But yes, we are almost done. Kind of, not really. We have about 10 minutes left, to be honest, of the speed build portion. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a wonderful past week. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys are staying safe. I live in Miami, and we just put an order in where you have to wear masks, like, outside. So right now in Miami, you have to wear a mask in every public place you go into. I fully agree. Have no problem with that. If you have a problem with that, please stay home. Even if it wasn't Corona, I kind of don't want your hot breath on me. I'm just saying. But now he put in an order where we just have to wear them outside. It's a little too hot for that. But, ooh. But, yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe because I guess cases are spiking in Florida. But I know in Miami, things aren't even back to normal like they have been in other parts of Florida. So I hope everyone is staying safe out there. If you can, just stay home. I know it's so tempting to like go out and like turn up at the bar, but I'm not saying stay home by yourself and don't talk to anybody, but you know, I think we're to that point where we can have like friends over and hang out with friends. Like I've seen so many videos of people like packed in a bar, and it kind of scares me. I don't know. Like I don't want to be that close to people yet, but I never want to be that close to people, let's be honest. But I've completely let coronavirus take over my whole bathroom renovation. This bathroom took me a while. I went through about 5 different layouts. I think I cut out 20 minutes of footage of previous bathrooms. My stomach just won't stop. It has taken over the show. Subscribe to my stomach, everybody. But no, Then I finally went with this. It has a separate toilet for the room. Yes. It has a separate room for the toilet. And it's very classy, but like it's still like done up. This house, it's classical, but it's very upkept. You know, she has a butler, so obviously the butler is always cleaning. She's always getting new coats of paint. You know, she's bored. She's rich. She doesn't have a job, so she just kind of. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess now. This is a mess, isn't it? But yeah, she just kind of spends her money as a hobby. You know, nothing wrong with that, I guess, right? But yeah, right now I'm just detailing this little counter space. It looked bare. I hate bare counters. I do. So I just wanted to redo this. Some things in the tour might look a little different because when something always happens when I try, like this Chelsea Avenue has given me issues. First, I had to refurnish the whole first, home. This home, when I went to film, when I moved Esther and Winston in, it was summertime, and I moved them in, and I was trying to get them to take a thumbnail outdoors, for the thumbnail, obviously. And they both died. Both of them died, and they were the only ones on my lot. So then it only gave me the option to completely exit the game, which would mean I would lose me making them and some of the house I should have saved before I made them and after I made them. Oh, so I do not know. I should have edited that out. But I moved them in, and they both died, and it made me save and go to the world. So then I went in, remade the Sims, and it wouldn't let me move them in because I didn't know this. When everyone dies on a lot, there's like, I don't know if it's a bug, but you can't move into the house furnished. So I looked it up, and everyone was like, oh, just move into it unfurnished, and it'll be furnished. So I did. I moved in, and it was unfurnished. Of course. Thank the almighty whoever's up there. When I right before I did that, I saved the lot to my library, so I was able to place it, thankfully, but I don't think move objects were on, and I think some things disappeared. So, excuse me for that, if some things might have disappeared, but it's nothing too substantial. I've also talked myself over the guest room. This is the guest bedroom. Her kids come visit her sometimes. Her grandkids. I feel like she's that type of grandma that, like, her grandkids are kind of scared of her. Not, like, scared of her, but she's kind of cold-ish in a way, so her grandkids are kind of like, ooh. But her kids and grandkids come visit, so there's a guest bedroom. And then there's also a butler's bedroom. It's showing it right next to the library at the current moment, but I do move it upstairs. It just made sense to have all of the bedrooms on the top two floors, and then the library and the office and everything down here. It just made more sense. At first, I thought it made more sense for the butler to be near the kitchen, but then I was like, no, I want all the bedrooms to be upstairs. So, the butler's quarters is completely just taken right from the guest room, very white and not very lively. I put like some posters and things on the wall to make it look like, she kind of provided all the furniture, and then he put stuff here and there. I do change this room around a little bit as well, but yes, I love the butler. I was kind of playing around with him, and the butler's kind of sassy, and I didn't make him sassy. I made him a perfectionist, neat, and I don't know what the third one was, but definitely neat and a perfectionist. And he's like kind of sassy. He walks like he has like a stick up his ass, and he's kind of, I love him. But yeah, but his room is, it's not, I mean, I don't know. This is what I would assume a butler's room would look like. Yeah, I wanted to give the guy a double bed, and I would have put him in the guest room, but I wanted the guest room to look like a hotel suite, so it's fine. Like I said, it's not like he's treated badly or anything. But yes, this is pretty much wrapping up to the end of the speed build right here. I don't think we have any more rooms after this to furnish. I'm lying. We completely forgot the study. I have to move this upstairs real quick, but it's pretty much just detailing hallways. So because I tend to trail off and talk a lot, I'm going to go ahead and stop the voiceover here and kind of let you guys see the main movie and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build. I have been in contact with EA to get my gallery account fixed. So by the time this is uploaded, hopefully everything should be on the gallery. But I hope you enjoyed this furnishing speed build video, and I will see you guys in the next one for 3 Chelsea Avenue. Do not forget to comment, rate, subscribe. You already knew what was coming, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.